Back, it's Rowan Hand, your host here on the morning programme as we broadcast throughout the great planet that is our spaceship Earth home. I've got with me Peggy Magner, I've got Lisa Mulcairns from the Newry Hospice Dinner Dance Committee, and we're looking forward to we'll do it this way. Oh yay, oh yay, oh yay. The 45th Annual Glitz and Glam Gala Ball. That's all right. That's my
That's very good.
You're the 6th of March, you're in the Canal Court Hotel. What do you get for your money when you go, to be selfish? Of course, the big thing you get for your money is the joy, the satisfaction, the wonderment of supporting our hospice.
Absolutely.
But on a merely temporal level, what do you get when you go? Big dinner.
Absolutely, Rowan. There'd be a 5-course meal. But before all that, I mean, the night is going to be in the theme of glitz and glam. So, there's going to be lots of sparkles and lots of sparkly wine and all sorts of things going on beforehand. Then we'll have a drinks reception to the Cross Border Orchestra, which is lovely down in the
We're with
foyer.
them. They're coming into me. They're coming into me after you.
Very good.
It's the Belfast Peace Proms.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So you're getting them after the Peace Proms.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good.
I hope they save a few tunes for us.
Ah,
but
they
yes,
will, they
they'll
will.
be playing at the drinks reception. Then people will make their way upstairs, and we will have Jo Scott from BBC there. She'll be compere on the night. Jo will add a lot of sparkle and glamour as well. And we'll have a 5-course meal, lovely, provided by the Canal Court.
But the Canal Court 5-course meals are wonderful because,
Absolutely.
The Christmas business charity lunch, wow, it's great altogether.
Yes.
The camaraderie and the fun and the chat is all good.
Yes,
indeed.
absolutely.
Peggy, how long are you involved in the hospice?
Well, as a volunteer, I've been involved now for just about 9 years, and just recently have joined the dinner dance, the Gala Ball Committee.
Yeah.
So I'm very new to the Gala Ball Committee, but nonetheless, I've been involved in various aspects of fundraising, and I suppose I know the importance of it from the patient point of view and from people who avail of the services.
Why did you get involved? Why did you want to get involved? Because people very often take the easy way. The hospice is there. It'll always be all right. Let somebody else do it.
Yes, I know. And I suppose I'll be honest that up until maybe 9 years ago, I maybe would have passed by the hospital, would always have been given donations. I had an experience where I had breast cancer.
Oh, bless you.
And part of my recovery was availing of the day treatment services in the hospice. So really that opened a door for me in terms of just asking how it is funded, how much money is required. And really from that, I have been a volunteer. I've done a couple of treks.
Where did you trek?
Firstly, Vietnam, up in the Sapa Valley of Vietnam, which was very unusual.
Vietnam. This is the woman who was ill a few years back. Yeah, go ahead.
And then I think the next one was Costa Rica in the rainforest. That was very challenging.
Yeah.
And then I did another one in the Mijas region of Spain, and that was an easier walk.
Yeah,
I think that was in between.
You probably would have even gone up to the village on a donkey's back or something like that.
So that's, I suppose, I've always been involved in that aspect of fundraising. I'm very recently involved now with the Gala Committee, and I look forward, I suppose, to that aspect.
But what is nice from your point of view, you have seen the hospice from its very core, its raison d'etre, why it's there. Exactly. Hospice it's not about, the money is important, yes, of course it is, you can't do it without it. But the real core importance is the human being. The money is there as a tool to facilitate the recovery of the human being.
Yes,
absolutely, yeah.
How much do you need?
We need 2.3 million annually, Rowan, to keep things going. So that equates to £6,300 a day. Yeah. So it's a lot of money. Yeah. And it takes all those events that are going on out there to keep that ticking
Jim
over.
was with you the other week, Jim Wells. And
That's correct.
The health minister, Jim was telling me, because I said it to him, I said, Jim, what's going on? You're only in, why don't you sort of sign the paper and fully fund hospice? Or at least fund them to 80%, not the kind of 30% you do at the moment. And he said he would do that. He would look at it and get it on a level with the situation across the water in Britain. So has he made any further promises on that to you guys?
No, I'm not sure what is happening there at the minute, but no, I don't think that's...
there are things happening.
Yes.
And that's good.
Yes. What we really would need from the health minister would be money for some capital works, to be
Yes.
honest, that, you know, to update the building. It's an old building, and
It is.
there's things that need done, and that would be probably more important and of more benefit at the moment,
Yeah.
to get some money for capital works.
Yeah. Now, 6,000 a day, I would lose sleep over that at night. You know, where does it come from? Does it magically come in because so many people are doing so many things?
Well, there are a lot of wonderful people out there doing lots of wonderful things, but I suppose at the end of the day, it does all have to be managed, and there's a lot of work goes into planning the campaigns and the events and marketing them and recruiting people and making sure that everything is, you know, is accounted for and done properly. So there's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that also there's roughly 1,000 people per year benefit from the services of the hospice. I think that volunteers emerge through those families,
the families'
through
commitment.
people who have been
Yeah.
affected, and also just through people who've never been affected but who do want to help. And I think that that spirit of giving has been very evident throughout the hospice life, and
Yes.
certainly my involvement with it. I would, you know, just have to stand back at times
Yeah.
to see how generous people are, and who don't. Times are tough enough in terms of money out there. Really, people still continue to give and
They do.
give well.
They do.
Well, sure, it's our hospice.
It
you know,
is,
and
it is.
that's the key element in it. I remember making it 45 years ago, making a documentary on the hospice, and I called it because of what do I call this documentary? I was wondering, what do I call it? But the tsunami of good feeling, joie de vivre, that I felt at the hospice, and the attitude of people encouraged me to call it Dreaming of Spring. Because everybody there, although in a very
Yes.
low place, they were dreaming of a better tomorrow.
New
in
beginning.
some
Exactly,
way.
exactly.
And you know, so the day-to-day life of hospice, when you go into it, you get a huge. If you need to go into it for a health reason, you obviously are in a low enough place.
Well,
So-
it's really about Rowan helping you to live with your condition,
Yes, exactly.
helping you to manage it, and you know, finding different strategies and different ways in which we have lots of different services that people probably don't know about. You know, there's the inpatient unit. We have day therapy, which Peggy referred to earlier. There's lots going on there, and that happens in Newry and Dungannon.
Yeah.
And then we have outpatient clinics in Daisy Hill, in Craigavon, and in South Tyrone. There's the Donaldson Therapy Centre, Counselling and Therapy Centre over in St John's House. There are
Yeah.
bereavement support services.
Donaldson's
There's
a great name because he was a great supporter,
That's
Dr.
correct.
Donaldson.
Yes,
And it's
he
named
was
after
indeed.
him.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
fantastic.
And his wife Joy is still involved.
Yeah, I know this. I
Yes.
see Joy there.
Yes,
now, you mentioned
absolutely.
those other places, South Tyrone, you mentioned Dungannon, you mentioned Craigavon.
Yeah.
Is the same effort being put in to fundraising in each of these areas?
It is, yes. We would have regional fundraisers who operate in all those areas.
Wow.
Yes, so it is. Now, the services wouldn't be as well known as they are obviously in Newry, because you here have the inpatient unit and you can physically see it. So that's a big thing. People can easily identify it. Whereas maybe in Dungannon, it doesn't always translate that it applies to them in the same way.
Absolutely.
But yes, we do
They think of it
fundraise
as
there.
Newry Hospice,
Yes,
maybe.
yes.
But we've gone beyond
But
that.
we're working to
think
change
so.
that.
We have
Yeah,
changed
It is,
yeah.
and I think certainly the people that I would have got to know in doing the treks, they were from all over the Southern Trust, that
Yeah.
area, and you know, families are affected, you know, from Dungannon to Kilkeel
Yeah,
to
of
Cross
course.
McGlen. It's
Yeah,
not,
absolutely.
it's not something within
Absolutely.
Newry. So I think that
Absolutely.
certainly people do travel. It still is
Yeah.
within a 30-mile radius of any
Absolutely.
of those areas. And compared, I suppose, to families going to Belfast, it's so beneficial.
Have you been at a ball before?
I've
I'm
been
sure
at-
you have.
I've been at
Have you been to the ball?
I've been to the ball once before. And you know, it's just great to get dressed up on that
Is it?
night and
Yeah,
to go
it's
with
lovely.
friends. It
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
you know, you feel like you're on the red carpet. You feel like you're in Hollywood for the night.
You are, actually. It's that sort of feeling.
It
yeah.
is. It's a feel-good factor,
Yeah.
and it's just lovely. And people take tables. You know, families can come together, friends, work different people,
Yes,
really, groups
absolutely.
come
Businesses
together.
out there can take tables.
Yes.
Oh,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's, you know,
So if you're in business, let's do it. Let's get
Yeah.
a table. If you're
Yeah.
a group of neighbours from down the street, let's get a
Yeah,
table there.
absolutely.
You
People
can have your
come,
meadow
yeah.
table or your Rafter Island
We
Road
don't
table.
mind.
Or whatever, you know.
Yeah, it all adds to the crack.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
it is.
Now, you see, the thing is, what would a fella have to dress up in to go?
Oh,
I
it's
would need
black
to know
tie,
this.
Rowan.
Black tie.
That's easy.
Black
Black
tie.
Black
tie's
tie.
okay.
Glitz and glam for the ladies.
tuxedo.
Yeah.
And the
glitz
women
and glam.
will be, they'll be in diamonds and stuff. And would the
Well,
fella
if they
to-
have them,
If they have
absolutely, they're welcome to
Well,
wear
there's no
them.
requirement on the fellow in the black suit
To wear
No.
give them
diamonds.
the diamonds for the night.
Well, if you know, if they
It's
can,
rent them.
if they can manage that.
No requirement. It would be gratefully welcomed, I'd say.
I think it's all so much fun and it's
Yeah.
good. But there's something about the Newry community that here we are planning the 45th Gala Ball. And that's a huge, if you could put into a container the goodwill and the community spirit that allows 45 gala balls to have occurred, you'd have a very deep well to fill.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No way
Yeah.
two ways about it. Absolutely.
I think-
And last year, the ball raised £30,000. So that's
That's pretty good.
fantastic. Yes.
Yeah,
a lot of money.
yeah. That's 5 days. That's 1 week of need.
Well,
it
it all
is.
helps.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does help.
Absolutely.
And are they doing things like this elsewhere in the southern area?
Well, this would be the only gala ball. We do have our ladies' luncheon in
Yeah.
May. Again, it's in the Canal Court. But no, that's the only gala ball. So this really is the big night. This is one of our biggest events.
Well, we're going to
Such-
we'll keep talking about it.
Okay,
and we'll come
good.
back
Great,
to
thank
it
you.
again. And if you give your email address to Sean or Andrew, they will send to you the link for this interview.
Okay.
And you please take it and put it on your
We will
fundraising
indeed.
website.
Yes.
So that means we'll get more and more attention to it. Have you decided on the menu for the night?
Well, is it a top secret, Lisa?
Yeah, I'm not sure whether that has been finalised yet.
I'm not quite
It has
sure.
been much discussed. Believe me.
And who will the people be dancing to? This is
The Rockets.
Oh, yeah.
The Rockets, who are fantastic.
Apparently they're very lively.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
excellent.
lively.
Oh, it's a
Well,
lively
that's
night.
that's what I've heard.
It's a
I've never
lively
heard
night.
the
It
Rockets,
is a
but
lively
lively
night.
night.
Yeah.
apparently from the minute they start playing, people are on the floor,
Yeah.
and that's what we
Goodness.
want.
And will
It'll
you have
be
one of
full
those
on night.
things, those sparkly balls going round?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Suffer Moses, I haven't seen one of them since. Oh, God,
You'll have to come along, Rowan, and see for yourself.
it's
going to be the only way.
Well beyond that, I tell you. What night is it anyway? It's a Friday.
It's a
night.
Friday
Friday
the
the
6th of
6th.
March.
So you've no excuse out there. You've no work the next day, perhaps. So really, we'll make this.
Yeah.
This is our first appeal. to
Yes.
people. We're telling you about it now. It's the 45th annual gala ball for Hospice. It's a big night. We want to raise at least 30,000 on the night. Hospice needs £6,000 a day in order to meet the needs of the people. They don't take it and squirrel it away. They take it and they spend it on people of our community, friends and neighbours who need help there. And goodness gracious, we all know of the work being done there, either personally or through families who have been there and have recovered perhaps, or who have been helped along the way to whatever's to come through the hospice experience. I can't recommend it highly enough. Tickets from the Southern Area Hospice, make contact there. Easy to get up Courtney Hill in Newry, and make the contact, do it, and come and enjoy the nosh on the night. That's a nice phrase.
Yeah.
Nosh on the night, the gala ball. And it's a full dress affair. So listen, thank you so much for coming
Okay,
in.
thank
you,
you.
Rowan.
That's
And
good.
maybe in about a month's time, month's time, yeah.
Yes.
The 6th of February, we'll push the boat
Give
out
it a wee
again
rev up,
and do
yeah.
something more. Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
okay.
Thank you, Rowan.
Thank you, Rowan.
Take
Good
care.
luck.
Thanks
All right,
very
okay.
much
Thank
indeed.
you.
Stay with us. We're going to take a short break.
So, you want local Newry and Mourne TV shows on your